I certainly have a go-to beauty look that I go back to. It's classic, neutral, easy, everyday, goes with anything. But I'm feeling like I want to change it up a little, and I thought I'll make a YouTube video while I create this slightly different look. I'm using blue eyeliner, if that gives you any indication of where this makeup tutorial is going. So you may have heard that Sephora has launched in Kohl's, which is just the convenience of it and the ease is unbelievable. And I picked up some of my favorite products from the Sephora at Kohl's. The two of the brands I want to focus on today are Lancome, the foundation I've been loving, and then some of my favorite Urban Decay products that I've used for years. And these are available along with so many other brands at the Sephora in Kohl's. I love that if I'm popping in Kohl's to pick something up or drop something off, I can just turn the corner and suddenly before my eyes, I'm in Sephora. Honestly, it's dangerous if I'm being totally honest. So if you haven't checked out the Sephora in Kohl's, I highly recommend you do. To be totally honest, the first time I walked in, I was like, oh, this is triple what I envisioned. Because I'm like, where are they going to put it? No, it's large. So many of my favorites. Like anything I wanted, really, I could find there. Let's get into the makeup tutorial, shall we? I'm using a Lancome foundation that I've used and loved for the past several months, maybe even a little longer. It's the Tunty Doll Ultra Wear. I'm sort of between shades, although if I'm honest with myself, I'm becoming more of a 310 than a 335 than ever before. I was a 335 in the summer, but we're getting into fall. So I have just been mixing 310 and 335. I pump it onto the back of my hand, mix it in, and then apply it. So we're doing foundation. And then also the Lancome Tunty Doll has a concealer that sort of coordinates with the coverage, the finish of this foundation. It's very important to match your concealer finish with the finish of whatever foundation you're on. And to answer a question I anticipate coming, what if you only wear concealer and you don't do foundation? Or what if your foundation is powder? Do they make powder concealer? No, I would say, you'll see the coverage and finish of this concealer I'm about to use. I would say choose a natural finish, something with a medium coverage. If you're gonna skip foundation and just do concealer, blend the concealer in with your fingertips. So this is the Tunty Doll concealer. It has a little doe foot, which makes it really easy to apply. Honestly, even though I use a brush for my foundation, I like using I like using my finger for concealer. But like I just said, if you're gonna skip foundation for whatever reason, whether you don't like foundation or you just want a light makeup day, using your finger is one of the easiest ways to blend the product in without leaving any brush strokes, pushing the product away. I'm just tapping and pressing the concealer in. If you haven't found a foundation that you love and you like a fairly full coverage, the Tunty Doll is fantastic. It's a long wear. It's a natural matte finish. Don't let those things scare you into thinking it's gonna feel really heavy and cakey on the skin. It doesn't. I've used other long wear foundations that are truly flawless finishes, and you really feel them on the skin. And that's okay if that's what you need for that time, but if you want an everyday, easy to wear, can't say enough great things about this, and then the concealer as well. So the complexion is totally finished here. I need a little eyebrow situation on, and then we're gonna move into the eye. For the eye look, I'm using a palette that I've used for years, as you can see, the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics. I'm putting Stark all over the lid. It's slightly darker than my skin color, but it's a really nice neutral base. You can see it's just barely there, but it creates a really nice even canvas to then build shadow on. And the focus of this eye look is going to be the blue eyeliner. So for the eye, I just want something kind of soft and brown. It really helps my eye shape when I emphasize the crease. So I'm picking up Frisk, which is next to Stark, so just a little bit darker. And I'm just gonna press that and focus it right in the crease of my eyelid, or where a crease would be if I had one. The reason why you put a darker color in your crease is it gives the illusion of depth. Like you see your eyelid first and then you have to go way far back to see the crease, meaning it's further away, darker. But if you don't have much of a crease, the dark eyeshadow gives you that illusion with color. And that is your makeup lesson for today. So you can see this is just barely darker. So now I'm gonna pick up Primal, which is a couple steps down. Focus this on the outer part of the lid and then bring it up just to the outer part of the crease, creating a rounded, deeper eye look. The other step I always do when I finish my eye is choose one of the crease shades if I'm using multiple. And here's my eye before. I'm just gonna put more shadow on the tip of the brush and I'm bringing it down under my eye. See the difference between this eye and this eye? This eye looks a little bit more closed. This eye looks like it is bigger because I've created the illusion of a shadow under it, sort of like what we did at the crease area in the top. That's such a simple, easy trick, and then once you put mascara on there, your eyes will look a lot larger. Okay, it's liner time. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in LSD. It is blue, it is glittery, and it just feels right on par for what I'm going for today. A barely there edgy eye look. We're sticking with browns. The rest of the face is gonna be really simple, but the impact is in the liner. What I love about these specific liners is they last forever and they go on so easily. You can go back in old tutorials and see I've been using Urban Decay eyeliners for a long time. So I like to focus the eyeliner on mostly the outer half of my eye, and then we're gonna pull it out into a little bit of a kitten eye, not a full cat eye, just a little flick at the end. But for balance, I'll bring it in with a smudge brush closer to the inner corner. So why don't you scoot on in here and we'll do the eyeliner. So to balance the eye a little bit, since the eyeliner on the upper lid is finished, I'm gonna take the same eyeliner and just barely touch the very base of my lashes. But I just wanted a slight bit of darkness under there. So for mascara, the Lancome Lashy Doll is such a great mascara. I discovered this several months ago and it's incredible. I also love that the brush is curved. I hope you can see that in the video here. And I like that the bristles are really thin, so it's not a huge brush. This works great for really swiveling back and forth at the base of the lashes, lifting them all out and getting mascara all over the lash. All right, the mascara is finished. You can see just a lot of lashes, a lot of separation. The eyes are definitely telling the story of this makeup look. I'm gonna grab this palette. I love this because it's all that you need together. We're gonna focus a little bit more on the bronzer for this look than blush. I usually go pretty heavy with blush, but I feel like with the blue eyeliner, I just want the rest of the face. I want that to be like where the color impact comes from. So let me grab a brush here. I'm gonna pick up this bronzer. So this is from Urban Decay. It's the Stay Naked Threesome. This shade I have is Rise. There are 3 shades. Rise is the lightest. So I'm building a little color on my cheeks. A little goes a long way. The eyeliners, you barely have to touch the skin and they transfer, and they're smudgeable at first because they're soft, but as soon as they dry and set, they're there and you really need to work them off. So now that we've added a little color to the face with bronzer, I'm gonna mix the highlight and the blush color together with a clean brush just to add a little pop at the cheeks. You can see just the blush. I'm putting it between both cheeks, like applying the product, and then I can go back and buff it in. That's how pigmented this Urban Decay stuff is. Then lastly, with a clean brush, I'm gonna pick just the highlight up right in the center of the palette. And we'll go top of cheekbones, just for a little bit of reflection there. Down the nose, center of the forehead, down the center of the face. Then I'm gonna grab a brush for the eye, pick up some highlight. Because the attention is on the eye, I wanna hit the brow bone with some highlight as well. All right, we're about done. I'm finishing with an Urban Decay lipstick. This shade is Naked. They've reformulated and repackaged their lipsticks. The wear on this is incredible. I've been wearing Naked from Urban Decay for years and years, but I'm loving the new, I like the new package, and the formula is just unbelievable. It's like a perfect everyday pink, and I thought since we did the blue eyeliner, I want to stay pink, natural with the lip, so Naked was what I wanted to choose. All right, that is the finished makeup look. I love the impact and kind of the surprise of the blue eyeliner, but the rest of the face feels really soft. It just enhances my features. I love that Sephora and Kohl's have partnered. I was so excited to tell you about this when I first heard about this. I've been in the store. It is truly amazing. If you're like, shoot, there's not a Sephora and Kohl's near me, you can shop for Sephora products at Kohl's on the website. You can combine your points and the perks from the programs of each retailer as well. So if you're a regular Kohl's shopper, just shift your Sephora purchases over to the Kohl's Sephora and you'll be able to earn points from both Sephora and Kohl's. So it's just a match made in heaven. I love the convenience, like I said, and the brand selection is truly vast. Urban Decay was featured a lot today. Lancome foundations, they have IT Cosmetics, they have so many brands that you are familiar with. So go check it out if you haven't already. I will put links to all the makeup I used in this fun blue eyeliner tutorial today right below the video so you can check it out there. Y'all, I almost forgot the most important step, setting spray. If I forget this, I can usually tell within 2 hours. And I'm like, dang it, I forgot it, but I'll apply it then. The Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, I've been using it for years. It is such a nice mist and truly locks in your makeup. So don't forget setting spray like I did. Thankfully, it's not too late for me. But they have a couple different versions of this. I love the classic all-nighter. I hope y'all enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Again, if you want to shop for anything, you can find links to it right below the video.